Hi guys, so welcome to another episode of Debates with Mates. This week's episode is going to be about embarrassing stories and would you rather. So let's just jump straight into it then. Alright, so who's going to go first?
Who thinks they have the most embarrassing one?
I know I do.
Okay, go on
you
then.
go first.
Well, me go first. Alright then, Yaz, you got to write them down because we've got to vote them at the end.
Okay.
Okay then, so I'll start off with not that embarrassing and build myself up to it, right? So, one of my most embarrassing times at a gig, right, I went to see the Browning years ago with my mate Nat, and when we ended up going to see the Browning, they were like doing like signing and stuff like that at the end, and other bands went in at the merch stores and what have you, and I was wearing this t-shirt. It was like the Doge meme, and it was like the Browning much good or something like that. It was just like a thing that I made, a t-shirt that I, like an iron print. And then when I did it, I went up to one of the guys and I was like, "Oh yes, I know, I loved your performance. It was really good." And I thought I was talking to the lead singer of the Browning, and it was either Chelsea Grin or Whitechapel. I can't remember who supported them. But it ended up being someone from there. And I think it was one of the supports, like the third support. I ended up talking to him. I was like, "Oh, what do you think of the t-shirt?" And he was like, "Mate, I'm not part of the Browning." And I was like, yeah, I know, I guess. And I just like sort of like morphed into the crowd and then just kind of just walked away. And oh God, it was so cringy. And like, I didn't even bother trying to find the Browning after that. I was like, yeah, and then I was getting compliments for the t-shirt by other people, and I was like, yeah. And then the second story, right? So it was a massive piss up that we had for one of our mates, and me and my mate we were just walking up, and we were gonna get a taxi at the top. It was near Newcastle, and there was this job agency right by the outside by the main road. I was like, "Oh man, I really need a shit." I was like, "Oh, where the hell am I gonna go?" And I was like, and then my mate was like, "Hey," and then my mate was like, "Oh, why do?" He was like, "Oh, just go round here, just go round the building." I was like, "In front of the building," not listening to him properly. And I just, and for some reason,
Your nan?
Nano Street.
Oh, it was on your nan.
You know the building. I think.
Yeah.
And for some reason, I took off my shoes, I took off my trousers, then I took off my boxers, right by the front street in front of my mate as well who was watching. I didn't give a fuck, I was pissed. And then I just ended up having a shit right on the doorstep and didn't realise. And then I just put my boxes, my trousers on, my shoes and everything, and I just walked off after
What, in front of
the building right as you walk in, yeah.
Yeah, that's like an emergency centre, isn't it?
No, it's a job
No, it's
thing.
the opposite.
It's like a job.
Oh,
It's like a job agency.
Oh yeah.
You see.
There you go. I can top both of them. So.
Right. Okay. And then my third one. And then this carried me round for ages, and probably a lot of people know this one. But the third one was I was just snogging this girl ages ago when I was about 16, just turned 16. She was a bit older than me, and I was and we were kissing and that, and then she reached for my dick, touched me, and then she was like, and then I was just went, "Oh yeah," and then she was like she's about carrying on and that, and then she ended up like bloody talking about losing virginity and all this stuff, and who she lost it to. And then I was a bit like, "Oh, you're gonna split up with your boyfriend there," and I felt a bit guilty, and I was like, and then she was like, "Oh, but it's not working out," and all this, and I was like, I just feel weird now. And then I thought nothing of it, just ended up sleeping somewhere else, and then the next day, it's like people coming up to me going, "Oh yeah, oh yeah." And then everyone was just called, it ended up just being called Kieran "Oh yeah" Mason for about 2 years, because the girl ended up telling everyone. But she was still trying to get on me throughout that period after she told everyone. But she only told the "oh yeah" part, she didn't say about having a boyfriend and all that shit. But yeah, and then that was it. So for 2 years, Q and OEM Mason. And
Nice.
there's my three stories.
Okay.
I guess I can go next because mine are embarrassing, but some are like guilt, embarrassment, or whatever.
Oh, okay, go on
Yeah.
then.
So, my first most embarrassing story is when I was I was 15, I remember. I went in this baby swing. And obviously I couldn't get in the swing
Yeah.
because I'm too big for it.
Yeah.
And this lad come behind me and he picked up the swing with me in it and jilted me about that, shooting me like this. And I wiggled into the seat, just fell in. And then I stood up and the thing just like slacked on the chains and was like stuck on my hips. And I was like, oh, and I was like trying to pull it off me and I couldn't. And then my mate was trying to help me. And then the lad who'd done it was trying to help me. We were all trying to like push this swing off me. Wasn't happening. And then my other mate called the fire brigade.
Oh, fucking hell.
And obviously I lived in a village, so everyone was like, "Ooh, fire brigade, that's all boys."
God.
And there ended up being a massive crowd round me while these 6 firemen had to like cut me out of a baby swing. Yeah, and it was so cringe. I remember it because it was like one either side holding my arms, like put my legs on either side of the others, and then there were 2 cutting like chainsawing the fucking swing off me. It was horrible,
And
absolutely.
everyone was looking.
Everyone was looking, and then they were like, "Do you want to keep this bit?" And I was like, "No, not really." So some other chav had it, and then they were all like sniffing it and being dead weird.
Oh, what the fuck?
I know, and then I had a nickname called Swingy.
Oh,
around
no,
that
the
village.
Ainsley
Oh, my
stick.
God.
I know. Oh. Yeah, I don't live there anymore, thankfully. Yeah. My second one. This is it was really embarrassing at the time, and now it's not as embarrassing as it is shameful.
Yeah.
But when I was volunteering in Thailand and I was living out there when I was 18, me and my friend got dead drunk, like, because there was 12 of us, and me and this other girl, we got really drunk. And I used to nick things from like pubs and bars when I first turned 18.
Yeah.
Like bar mats or whatever. Anyway, there was this dead nice tie-dye tablecloth. So me and this girl nicked it and I put it under my dress, and this lady like chased us down the street for it, and I was trying to deny it. Anyway, she ended up just going up my skirt and grabbing it and going like this and had it back, and I was just like, yeah, whatever. And then we got a proper telling off her other mates, like, oh yeah, it was so embarrassing what you did. And we were piss soaked through as well, because in Thailand there's like, they don't normally have like a toilet chain to flush. They have little plastic pans and big water bath things that you just pick up and keep pouring the pans down to like manually flush.
Yeah.
And me and this girl, nearly said her name now, she's a lawyer now, I think. We were like having a water fight with these pans in the toilet as well, so we just made a mess of the place. Dead
Really?
shameful now. And we did go back the next day and apologise when we were sober and feeling really guilty about what we'd done. But yeah, that was so embarrassing. Like, not just the getting caught, the whole situation. Like, I've never been that disrespectful when I'm drunk ever, so it's just dead embarrassing. And then the third one, I wrote this down because I couldn't think of a third one.
Okay.
Not one podcast worthy, because all the embarrassing things are fucking tiny things, aren't they? But when I was a teenager, we had a school trip to Paris.
Okay.
We went on the Eurostar.
Yeah.
And on the way back, it was like night time, early hours of the morning or whatever. Pretty much the whole coach was asleep, apart from me and this other lad.
Oh, I think I've heard this one.
Yeah, so we decided to go to do bits, so to speak. And we went to the disabled, we went to the disabled toilet and did the bits.
What were the bits?
I don't think you go into details.
Naughty bits.
Yeah, but not the full way. But, yeah.
Things.
I've got modesty.
What modesty?
You gave a resty.
I did more than that, shame.
Alright.
Anyway, and as we opened the door, because we were pretty sure that it had stopped, opened the door and one of the teachers is there. And we were both like, well, the worst thing is I went out first and left him in there, and obviously she was just waiting there, she's waiting to go in, then he come out, and the teacher was that mortified, she didn't say anything either.
Yeah.
And then this lad left the school within 2 weeks, right? And he told everyone we'd had anal, so for the last year of high school, everyone was coming up to, I was a virgin still, just done bits. And everyone was coming up to me saying, oh, have you and had anal? I'd be like, no, but obviously everyone half believed him. And it was just me left for the bullshit because he fucking gone. And then on my leaver shirt, someone put the lad's name was here in an arrow down to me arse. So yeah,
God.
that was embarrassing. Well, yeah, there's a few embarrassing things just linked to that one event. So yeah.
Yeah. Alright, go on then, Jana, what's yours?
Okay, so one is where I almost drowned at the same time as was very embarrassed. So this was recently actually in Madeira. Was it in Madeira? Yeah, I think it was in Madeira. Either that or Marseille, but I think it was Madeira. So, picture this, right? It was a boat ride. I think I told you about this. Because you told me to stare at the...
Yeah.
So there was a boat ride. We went to try and spot some dolphins. And then we got to snorkel. But I felt really fucking sick. Like, I get travel sick anyway.
Yeah.
And the waves were crazy in Madeira. And we were in a small boat. So it was like... I don't even know if I would be able to see the horizon because like, the waves were above the bloody horizon. So I kind of got through it. I was like sleeping kind of on my girlfriend's like rucksack, and I was like just trying to like keep myself alive because I felt so sick.
Yeah.
And then so we get into the water, and I got my snorkel and everything, and I'm watching the fishies, and it's all pretty. And then as I'm watching the fishes, I'm like, I'm not feeling any better. If anything, I'm feeling worse. Like these waves are still happening, and I'm in them now, and I'm like, whoa. And the fish are like floating, and I'm there like, and I'm like, so I just pull my head up, pull my fucking snorkel up, and I look around me. I go to my girlfriend, probably pale as shit. So. Don't feel very good. She's like, go back up. I was like, I can't go back up because it's weights up there. Like, I need to go onto the land. Like, that's what will help me to calibrate. But she's like, no, you'll be alright. And then I just go, and I go, and I just puke everywhere. There's loads of people around me, like swimming, snorkeling, and the boat. And I'm puking all these croissants or whatever the heck we were eating before. Onto myself in like deep waters and like fucking, and like as soon as I puke I'm going like this to try and like get away.
And everyone else was getting us to go like that.
I don't think anybody saw. I mean, it didn't look like that because somebody jumped off the boat after into the water. I mean, I don't know how to do that. But yeah, that was
the chunks of
that was a scary / embarrassing story. I wasn't too embarrassed really, but I was after.
Yeah.
Because I was like, if somebody saw, like, that was horrible. Like, I was swimming in my own puke. And I was like, pushing it away, like little bits of food. At least the fish has got some nice little bits.
Yeah, recycled.
Yeah. Okay, so the second one, I've told this story a lot of times. This was really embarrassing. Like, I was embarrassed and there was nothing I could do. I just had to let it happen. So I was in Rhyl I probably told you this one as well at some point. I was probably about 14, maybe 15. I don't know if I was with Ree as well. I think so. I think Ree was there as well. So she might be able to confirm. But yeah, we went only for the day and we were in the arcades. And you know how there is the steps like on the side that literally have the yellow thing saying "Watch your step" or something. Yeah. So I'm just walking like in my own little world. I keep going and then I go shoot, and I fall face first onto this guy's legs. Like I went flying. Like this wasn't just a fall, but that's nothing, mate. Like I land on this guy's legs and I'm just so embarrassed. I'm looking up at him that I start like laughing and pissing myself and literally nearly weeing.
Oh.
So the girls come, Amelia, this girl called Nikki and Ree, and they're like, Jana, you need to get up, because I'm like pretty much laying on this guy's legs, and I'm like, girls, I can't get up, like, and they think I probably hurt myself, so they start pulling me up, and I'm there like, no, like, leave me alone. So as I'm coming up,
but they can't
Wee's coming down, and I'm pissed,
no.
and I'm like, guys, please, I'm leaving, but I'm laughing at the same time, and this guy stood right next to me, and I'm like, oh my god. So now I'm stood up and I'm still pissing, and I'm like, please stand behind me, like, because obviously it's like pouring down.
Oh my god.
And I was like, it's the end. This is the end of the world. I didn't have anything to change into, so I was known for a finger discount back then as well, here and there, which isn't very good. Now I know, okay. But I had no other choice, so I dried my knickers. No, I threw away my knickers. I dried my jeans kind of in the toilets, and then I went to Asda and just put some new jeans on and walked out. Because I had no other choice. What was I supposed to be pissy all day? Like,
just go home?
I was in real. I couldn't just go home. I'd still be pissy on the train.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was like 15, 14, and everybody was there for a day out. We all had tickets together, you know, like train tickets and stuff.
Was it a quiet train journey?
I think we didn't forget about it. I mean,
Oh, God, you?
remember when you pissed yourself happened for like a long time.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that was a thing. And then I couldn't think of a different one, but whilst you two were speaking now, I was like thinking, and I had others as well, but I think I'm going to say this one. So,
okay.
This is a bullying type of story.
But you were the bully, or?
No, I was never the bully, they were the
Okay.
fucking bullies, dickheads. But yeah, so I had this friend called Katie. Sorry if you're watching this, I don't think you will be, but if you are, I called you out.
Yeah. Oh, fuck you. That's it. Okay, go on.
Not massively fuck it. I don't really give a fuck now. But so I was on my period at school, and I didn't have a pad, and she was meant to like lend me a pad, I think, but she forgot. So whilst I was in a cubicle, I kind of like, I don't know what. It was ages ago. I don't know exactly how, but I made sure she knew. Or did she just remember? And so basically she threw a pad into the cubicle, but from the floor, and she like slid it, and like there was loads of people there, and she like said, Jana, your fucking tampon, like, you know, just being a dick.
Yeah.
So then I got really embarrassed. I did whatever I had to do, and then as soon as I got out the bathroom, I went in. We had food tech after, but I didn't wash my hands. But when I went into the food tech, I washed my hands. Because I was aware that I didn't there, because there was loads of people there. I was embarrassed, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I washed my hands, and then we made flapjack. And at the end of this class, she pokes my flapjack with her finger, just fingers it. She was just a bit of a dick to me, mostly. I think she was just a bit of a dick in general, but she was nice at times as well. And I didn't have many friends, and she was like one of my only friends, but she also took the piss. So yeah, she fingered my flapjack and took the piss. So I fingered her flapjack. That sounds so bad.
And that's how Jana became a lesbian.
Yeah, no. And she goes, ew, with your period fingers. Yeah. And I was like, what? And she was like, you didn't fucking wash your hands when you changed your period pad? And I was like, yeah, I did. And she was like, no, you fucking didn't. I saw you walk out. I was there. I was like, yeah, I walked out, but then I came here and I washed my hands. And then obviously my story seemed too long and too thought out. And so, yeah, I was called period fingers for a long time.
Oh.
Yeah. It's just mean, isn't it? It's not really even embarrassing, but it's just mean.
It was embarrassing at the time.
Yeah. I mean, I was kind of used to it. People called me all sorts. People called me glue stick, thinking I'd done stuff with a glue stick. She also spread that rumour.
Bloody hell,
What a
sounds like
bitch,
a bitch,
yeah.
even, mate. Yeah.
A mega bitch.
Mega bitch.
Yeah. And then there was a razor one. Apparently, I did it with a razor as well. But that wasn't her. That was somebody else. Yeah, I was like, how is that even possible? Like, what in the world? How would I?
Where there's a will, there's a way, I suppose.
Yeah. But
if you
a
want to
razor,
fucking
I mean,
die.
come on, let's be a little bit realistic.
Yeah.
I get the glue stick, but razor. Yeah. So there was quite a bit of shit. But yeah. If I think of anything else, I'll let you know.
Alright, so let's write them down then. What have we got, guys?
Other than that last
Well, you
one.
wrote all three of each person. So,
And that one was
just shorten it. So it's the Browning dog, KPI pill. Oh
Yes.
yeah. Medina nearly drowned boat trip. Rail piss, period fingers, swing, Thailand, and Eurostar. Okay, I'd say personally the most embarrassing one is pissing yourself in front of everyone, in front of public, and you just laughing about it.
Yeah.
I'd say.
Oh, yeah, that was. Yeah.
Oh,
To be fair, that I tell that story to everyone because it's hilarious.
It is good.
I was already laughing myself because I fell onto some guy's legs and I went flying. Like this was like pow! I fucking flew, and then I pissed myself, and there was nothing I could do.
No.
It was just coming out.
As you do.
Yeah. Happened to me once again, but not to that extent.
Okay.
And it was on holiday with Patty as well. We both needed a wee, so we had a wee between two cars. She went first, I went second. And as I went, people started coming down this hill. So when they went past the car, I just stood up and pulled my trousers up. Just pulled my trousers up, and I just kept pissing.
No.
Because I can't stop it.
Sometimes.
Yeah, she can stop it like this.
We in a tent once.
I was shit in the tent at, what was it called on the last day?
Nas.
Nas, yeah. On the last day, I was like, I'm not going to go all the way to the fucking toilet, so I'm
What?
not
In the
getting in the
tent?
woods, because we're leaving the fucking tent now. It was fucked up. It was covered with beer and everything. I was like, me having a shit in here is not going to do anything.
Oh no, imagine some
But
homeless
no,
people
but
like finding this.
I didn't know that there's a recycling people at the end of festivals who recycle all the tents and then use them for non-profit. So
And now they
someone's gone
recycled
into
your
my...
poop.
No, so someone's gone, oh, this tent looks alright from the outside. Gone in and gone, whoa!
Why would somebody do that?
Well, you have to check, don't you?
Yeah.
Before you
No, I
split
mean,
it
like,
out.
Wait,
that's
send
what
it.
they were thinking when they went in. Why would somebody just take a shit in the middle of the tent?
Yeah, not reusing that one.
My first ever tent at the first ever time I went Leeds Festival, me and my mate, it was pissing down with rain. The whole tent was flooded, we couldn't stay dry. After 2 nights of that, we were like, yeah, let's just ring my dad and get him, take us to and from, because obviously my dad lives in Leeds.
Yeah.
So he gave us him and his girl, well now wife's flat, because they were like house sitting for her brother, babysitting kids. And everybody else there just started using our abandoned tent as the toilet, because I was going to collapse it and like just chuck it, like I was just going to tidy up after myself. And they were like, yeah, I wouldn't go anywhere near that. And I was like, that's all I need to know.
Why
I
do
don't
people
go anywhere near that
piss
then.
and shit in tents?
Because they're not going to
Lazy.
reuse them, that's why. Okay, so the second most embarrassing story.
I reckon Probably your KPI poo one.
KPI poo one, yeah.
You're
It's only
lucky
my
it was
mate.
night though,
Yeah.
Why
only
was
my
it
mates.
embarrassing? Because nobody knew.
Yeah,
Well,
that's
then
true.
his
I think
mates.
he was my mate, and I did strip bollock naked in front of him, pretty much. So.
And left you, didn't you wipe your arse?
You know how many
Yeah.
times Yaz did that in front of us? Just fucking strips and pisses into the ocean. Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't know. Okay, second worst one then. Yeah, that one. Yeah, that was for 2 years, and I was still a virgin at the time.
Maybe
I
the
hadn't done anything.
fucking. Oh yeah.
Yeah, Hindi
Oh, yeah.
chances.
It used to be my catchphrase. I used to say, "Oh yeah" to everything, and then just stop saying it after that. I was like, "Yeah, I can't keep rejogging everyone's memory."
I gotta stop.
Yeah, and then the third one, it probably period fingers.
So it's official. I'm the most embarrassing here. Oh, there is another one. Do you want to know?
Yeah.
Go on then.
This, I nearly died. So we did boxercise in school. I don't know if it was embarrassing for anybody else, like, to see me do that, but yeah, so we were like boxercising, and there was like loads of people in a row, and you had to go up, and some of them you go like this, and then you go like this, and then you just change it up. So we were going, we were doing this for ages, and then for some reason, so as I'm boxing, I find something hilarious. I think I just felt awkward because like the people that were like holding the pads,
Yeah.
I weren't mates with them. They're just people that were in my year, like in my class. And I just burst out laughing and just spat all over her face.
What, over the person you're boxing with? Oh,
I think that's
God.
more embarrassing for them than you.
No, it wasn't a lot of spit. It was like, I think her face just went. And I think I just had to take a step back and just like, what did I just do? Like, as I said, I wasn't the popular kid in high school. So, glue stick and period fingers has just spat in someone's face for no reason.
Oh, God.
Yeah, no, I wasn't. As popular-ish, whatever.
Yeah.
Loads of people know me now, don't they? And they think I'm alright. I am now. I was completely opposite to how
Has anyone got any mugging stories, like a funny mugging one I have?
I've never
I've
been
mugged
mugged. I've never.
I can't talk about this.
I'll tell mine. So, I've actually been mugged 3 times in my life before, but one of the times I was on the way. Sick, you get your head out the camera. Yeah,
That's
down.
funny though.
Right, so one time I so one time I was on my way back home, or was I going through Hanley? I can't remember, but it was where Security Plus used to be, and it's at the side now near Hanley. And this guy's actually been arrested now for mugging people.
Really?
Right.
Bloody hell.
I saw it on the news, and I was like, fucking hell, that's the guy. Like, it was like probably on the Sentinel or something. And what happened was, as I was walking through, and then this guy just comes out of nowhere, like, you know where near Richie's used to be? From that bottom street, he just comes round there, and he's blocking me path, and he comes up to me, and I got a pack of custard cream biscuits, I got a drink, and I got my phone in that in my pockets. And then he comes up to me and he goes, "Oh, sound man, have you got a quid?" And I was like, put my custard cream, my drink down, and I was checking my pockets, and I was like, "Man, I haven't got a quid," because I honestly didn't think I had a quid. And he's like, "Man, I saw it in your pocket there." And I was like, "What?" So I started ruffling in my pocket, and I was like, "No fucking way, I've got a quid." And then he just took that off me, and then he bent down, picked up my custard creams, and says, "Yeah, I'm having them as well, safe." And then he just walked off, and I was like, "This is the most polite mugging I've had."
I wouldn't even class that as a mugging, but
yeah, it was like, I didn't even get time to,
Say no, you're not
say
having
no. It was just
custard
like, oh, okay, you took a £1 coin I didn't know I had, and then my pack of custard creams, and then just walked off. I was like, okay. But yeah, he's in prison and that now, so fuck knows what else he did.
That's it.
Maybe I got off light.
I think so.
You did, yeah.
Yeah.
Just imagine if I didn't accidentally have that £1 coin in my pocket, how much aggy you'd be with me, you know what I mean?
know.
Fucking mugged me for a £1 coin, what, if I had more change in my pocket?
They'd ask you to give it him.
Yeah. I've only got these 2p coins, you're gonna have to count them.
Yeah, indeed.
Or just accidentally drop them all on the floor and go, oh no.
Yeah. Oh, shit.
And then he just starts picking them up and I go, can I go?
Is this enough? Right? Is this okay?
Just imagine that.
Are
Then
we
you can
saying-
help me pick up the pennies, just there for like 20 minutes, like, there you go. Oh, that's a piece of cardboard, you don't want that.
Oh my god, just reminded me of something. When I was in Paris last year,
Yeah.
oh, I kicked over a homeless man's cup of change all over the main road of Paris. I did. And me and Benito and this random kid were just helping this, like, picking up all this fucking change off the road and stuff.
Was there a lot?
Yeah.
Did he get a lot of euros?
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. And he didn't even help pick up his own fucking change. What?
Wasn't that desperate for it then, really?
Can I just clear this up? I didn't mug anybody. It wasn't like that.
You might as well tell the story
I can't.
now.
I can't because it did hurt them. But
Just tell the story.
She's not embarrassed about it though. So.
Well, we've kind of just got...
yeah, but I shouldn't be talking about, like, what if I get fired? Like, okay. So I
You're a
was like
kid, you're
in love
underage.
with my friend at the time, and she told me that this person, which was known to be a dickhead, like sexually touched her off and harassed her or whatever. Don't know exactly what. Not fully. Like just rough handled her and went to and stuff, and she had to like run off or whatever.
This isn't funny.
No, it's not. But I guess it is what's coming. So we were at the train station in Kidsgrove actually.
Yeah.
And he's coming out the train station, and I clock him. And somebody's like, "That's him," and I'm like, "Is it?" So I come up to him from behind, and I hit him. And then I grabbed his phone and I smashed it on the floor. And I don't remember what else happened, but he got a bit upset, and then a few other
He
people,
got a bit upset,
and then
yes.
a few other people came because we were with friends and stuff, and they started like beating him on.
Jesus.
Like not massively, but being like, "What the fuck are you doing to my mate?" I was the one that started it, really. He was the one that started it, really.
Yeah.
I was just protecting my friend, but like they thought he had beef with me when I just fucking
It's just a long
punched him
response.
and I fucking threw his phone and smashed it.
Yeah.
I don't remember exactly. It's a little bit scattered in my brain whether I went to hit him and then somehow got his phone. I don't remember exactly what happened, but I definitely hit him and broke his
I don't
iPhone.
know, mate.
And then he got a little bit battered for it as well because he was retaliating, which is fair play to him. But
I
at
thought
the
you were going
same
to say
time,
he was retarded.
no, thank God.
I know he would definitely beat you up then.
Yeah, but yeah, no, it wasn't like I didn't mug him. It wasn't. Do you know what I mean? I didn't mug him. I didn't take anything. I didn't do it randomly. I just stuck up for my mate, and it was kind of I jumped the guy, didn't I? That's what I did. I jumped him.
And let's just say you never broke anyone again. There we go. Nice story.
Yeah, hero, right?
Yeah.
Well, I was really young at the time. I was like
Young hero.
Yeah, I was like in high school, 14, maybe 30. I don't know exactly. What are you getting at?
It's just you keep saying funny bits. It's good, Jana. I like it.
But yeah, I was quite the fighter back then because obviously I was being bullied, so I had to fight a lot. And I'm Slovakian. Come on.
In your blood.
Yeah. Street smarts and stuff. But yeah, it wasn't very smart of me, was it? It wasn't like now I wouldn't do it, and I just tell her to go to the police. Like.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just wanted to clarify. I don't go around mugging people, guys. chill.
No,
That ain't me.
But yesterday.
Well, that
doesn't count. I'm kidding. So yeah, what about the would you rather? What we're doing now? What?
We've gone through them all. This is good. We've tangent.
Is it a would you rather out of these?
We can do that. Do you want to do that? If we've all got one would you rather on the spot. Go on then, Johan. I think you.
Well, I don't get what you mean by that. What,
No,
would I
'cause-
rather do any of these?
No, because we've already done them. But if you want to carry on the would you rather, I don't mind, unless you got a good one on the spot. I've got a good one, but it's a recycled one.
What, like an embarrassing story?
No, a recycled would you rather. I didn't make it up.
Oh, okay, yeah, go on.
Okay, you want me to do the... Okay, I didn't make this one up. I had this in some person's trap house when I was young, so I was like, oh, okay.
Would you rather?
Okay. Would you rather fuck a goat and no one knows about it, or you don't fuck a goat, but everyone you meet or everyone that knows you thinks you fucked the goat? Thinks you fucked the goat. Like people...
I think I'd have to think everyone else have that opinion of me.
Yeah.
Because I don't think I could shag a goat.
Yeah, I'm kind of used to people thinking I'm weird.
I'm trying to twist
Yeah,
it.
but wouldn't you have rather have actually had period fingers and nobody knew about it, rather than everybody, then you didn't do it, but everyone said period fingers.
Shut up, period.
No, yeah, but in that context.
But I didn't really, because I didn't. I mean, I
Yeah, but
did
what-
I have a tamp? I don't
Yeah,
know.
no, but what? Okay, but what would you have rather? Would you have rather have had period fingers and actually touch the flapjack, but
But
nobody
that's
knew
not
about
fucking
it?
a goat, is it? So
Yeah.
yeah, I'd rather have period fingers and nobody fucking slate me for it for the rest of my life. But I don't want to fuck a goat either.
No.
So, but I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
Would I enjoy fucking the goat?
You don't have to enjoy it. You just have
No,
to
but-
do it.
But
That sounds like David
I'd rather-
Cameron's initiation.
I'd rather
Yeah, with
enjoy
the
the
pig.
goat. Do you know what I mean? If I'm getting enjoyment out of the fucking the goat, oh no, because I'd have to live with the fact that I know I'm.
Well, you don't have to get
That's what
enjoyment.
I mean,
The goat
yeah.
can fuck you if you're a woman, but you have to fuck the goat if you're a man. So you take 2 blueies if you're a man, and then if you're a woman, you kind of just lie there.
Yeah. So no, I don't want no goat.
No, I don't want no
ketamine.
goat.
You can keep your ketamine. I'm a baseline.
Fuck it.
You like, what do I say? But yeah, I've got. What would you do?
Yeah, I'd rather not shag it, and then if people said it, I'd be like, oh no.
Yeah, but everyone
I was calling
thinks...
me boyfriend again.
No, everyone thinks you fucked a goat. And everyone who you meet or knows you.
Yeah, and like people you go on dates with think you
Fucked a goat. You're only attracting weirdos,
Yeah,
I don't think Benito would stay with you if he thought you fucked the
100%.
goat. But if he didn't
I'd be
know,
like,
he'd
look,
still
man.
stay
Look,
with you.
I've got a story.
Yeah, but
from
there's no
this, actually.
convincing. Everyone just thinks you have...
I've got a story from this. So this happened to me.
Wait,
A
what?
girl told me that her ex-boyfriend made his dog lick her out.
Wait, that's what he said?
No, this girl told me that her ex-boyfriend made a dog lick her out. So basically, and then made the dog fuck her. I don't remember the exact
Whoa!
context. But yeah, it was really bad.
Whoa.
And then I told the guy she was going
Have
with,
you been on
because he was my
wrong.com
mate.
yet? There's people do horrible things.
I don't want to know.
So I
All
don't
these
know whether
horrible
it's true
things.
though. But I've told my mate.
Ignorance is bliss. Ignorance is bliss.
Go on, sorry.
Don't worry, guys. Just keep cutting me off.
Oh,
no, it's okay.
Just doing it this time.
It hasn't lost its meaning yet because it's just messed up. So the reason why I knew her was because she was going with my mate that I used to work with.
Yeah.
And my mate, he's a bit weird, but he's got kind
So
soul
is he
and
the
stuff.
one who made it?
No,
do
he's
it?
the new boyfriend. So I tell him, and she told me not to, but I'm like, listen, mate, I think
I like.
you're going with this girl. I'm not sure whether she's telling the truth. One, I don't want to say she's not because I don't know her, and it's a little bit shitty of me to assume something like that. However, if she's not, this is a really fucked up thing to tell me. So I need you to know this, and if this has happened, maybe she needs some help, like.
Maybe she enjoys
Maybe
it.
she needs locking up.
No, I mean like she didn't. She said
That
against
poor
her will.
lucky dog.
I know, but how is it against your will?
No, this is
That's
why I
not
was.
against
It was.
your
This is
will.
why it was a bit
That
sus
is
for me.
not against your
But he
will.
stayed
Like
with
if it
her.
was
Get
a
this, he
person.
stayed with her. He was just mad about this guy and
Do
wanted to
it
kill-
again.
No, not her. He just
We're
wanted
never
to kill
getting a
him.
dog.
Yeah, that'd be off the
He was
table.
just like this guy's a prick and I want to kill him kind of thing. Naively.
Yeah.
But I think that she was lying, probably. I don't think it happened.
Oh, you
But
think...
I'm not 100% sure.
Like, you
I
don't
I
think-
feel a bit of a dick saying that.
So you don't think
I don't think
she
so.
actually did it, or you don't think it was against her will, like,
No, I don't think it happened at all.
at all?
No.
I think she just said that so people felt sorry for her.
Fuck knows why, but she was weird as well. She was.
I'd
I
look,
was forced!
I'd look down at someone who's
I'd
like,
literally
"Oh."
met her
Same,
that
I'd
day,
be like,
mate.
mate, I would dump my boyfriend if he even suggested the idea of that.
No, but what if Benito said that a dog raped him? Like,
I would piss myself laughing.
What's his dog called?
Patience!
Patience! And that's how he learned patience.
so,
Hey, a Japanese Akita could rape you. Come on, let's be
yeah,
honest.
a dog could rape you. Like, it could
Well, I
happen.
don't. None of these.
Why would I be naked? Why would I be naked? Like,
Sleeping. Or having sex already.
so the dog's just going, push my partner out the way.
No.
No, you're riding.
Absolutely not. The dogs are not coming
You
in
leave the room
bedroom.
but bound up for like 10 minutes.
Mate,
and you're like,
Tuco could rape someone. Come on, he's heavy.
I think the dog would rip me apart with its teeth before it get me penis.
oh, what pin you down thing?
Mate, I'm not letting anyone between my legs. Like, it'd have to kill me first.
Yeah.
It would.
So, get this though.
Yeah,
I
that-
just met her. Literally just met her that day. And she was weird
Yeah, it
with
would have
me
been the
as
last
well.
time I
She
met.
was holding my hand the whole time. Told me she was bi throughout this. This was the one walk, guys. I went for a wee. She went for a wee with me. Just after she told me that she'd been raped by a dog. So I'm like holding her hand, like walking like this. Just, why am I here?
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
Whoa, like, I don't want to say his name because it's not really fair of me, but like, mate, wait up! Why are you so in front? Get your girlfriend.
Save me.
Yeah. Why has everybody left me with her?
Still got fucking dogs?
Yeah, like fucking, not just like dogs, but like fucking dogs.
Go on then,
my
Jan.
God.
What is your? What if you pick one? Would you rather? And then we'll end
Okay.
it with Yaz.
Would you rather?
Oh, I didn't pick mine. Sorry.
Oh yeah, you need to.
No, so okay. See, this is the troublesome thing because if everyone thinks you fucked a goat, what you guys were just fucking saying, nobody respect you for the rest of your fucking life.
If
you
it
go
was-
for a job interview, you're the guy that fucked the goat.
If
No.
it was an inanimate object or a really ugly person, I'd go with the shagging option. But with an animal, I'd rather people think I'd done it.
Yeah,
than
but that
being able to do it.
reputation for the rest of your life, like there's some things you just got to bite and just.
I
get
guess
on with.
maybe.
I wouldn't.
You
want,
are swaying me because think about that.
the way you were
Thinking
describing
That
that
ruined your
girl.
life.
Do you respect that woman?
No, but the thing is, he stayed with her and put it to one side.
The kind
So
of
maybe
person
some
that I
people
want
would-
to go out with, I wouldn't want them accepting me being a goat fucker. That's the kind of, you know what I mean? You know what
But
I
I
mean?
think that would be
If
on
they
my
accept
conscience
goats,
the whole time, and I'd
That's
probably end
what I
up
mean.
telling people, and be like, listen.
I was
fucked a
raped.
goat.
Because they made me. He said, I am a dude.
Oh, everybody
I am a
else
dude.
think I
Tell
do.
everyone I did it. But if I do
sorry,
So
I'm
either
talking
way-
so much, but I fucked the
So
goat.
either way, you in the eyes of everyone, you still fuck that goat.
Yeah. Mate,
Okay. So what was your? you do
okay,
would
this
you
is a
rather.
really fucked up one, and I'm really sorry what
would you
I'm about
rather?
to say. Yeah. So, your partner and your parents swapped bodies.
Oh,
You have to
God.
fuck one of them to get them to swap back. Who you fucking?
Can I choose
Is-
not to
is
swap
it-
them back?
Well, well, then your partner would be your mum, and your mum would be your partner.
Yeah, I can get a new partner. So can I choose not to?
But what
fuck-
if you're like in love with this body? You can't. No, you can't get a new partner. You have to. You have to swap. You
You're
have to
ready.
find someone. Would you rather doesn't work like that. You need to pick. So you have your mom. So your partner, like the conscious of your
your
partner
partner in your mum's body or your mum's.
Does it have
then
to be your
partner's
mum or
body.
is it like? So for us, is it mum or is it like
So
dad?
Well,
so
we've all
whatever
got-
gender you go for, because
Oh.
obviously I'm a lesbian, so my mum and Patty would swap bodies, but for you it'd be.
Me dad. Me dad. I'd rather. I'll go first. I'd rather shag my boyfriend and him look like my dad.
But what about if it was your mum? Because you're not close to your dad, so I don't feel like this
Still
is
not
like
like
real.
shagging then.
What? No, your brother. And Benito swap bodies. There you go.
I'd hate this. I hope I don't get fucking horrible nightmares about this because I have been having weird nightmares. Mainly Harry Potter based. It'd still have to be.
I'm Voldemort. Where's my dad?
It
It
does
would
have to be-
still have to be Benito and me looking like my brother.
Right.
Because otherwise it is your brother. Otherwise it is them.
Yeah, and there is no catch. You can't like knock them out and be like, right. Do it in your sleep.
I'd put a bag over Benito's head.
No, you can't bang. You gotta look at him in the eyes.
No, but you can't. Yeah,
I don't do
you've
that
got-
anyway.
Nah, you've got to watch what's happening. Like
Actually-
you've got to see that it's like your family member. Like,
But it's not. They just look like him.
Eyes to the
they
window
just,
to the
if their
soul.
body is so like if you left a love bite and then they swapped back, like it'd be on your parent, but their soul isn't, like they're conscious. So you'd be
I'm
having
not
sex
leaving
with
any marks.
you'd be having sex with your brother's body.
Can I
but-
do something to make me get done quicker?
What do you
Can I
mean?
just overload on blueies and just come in like 10 seconds?
What's
Yeah,
blues?
the Valium, technically.
Viagra?
Viagra.
But doesn't
Yeah.
that mean you'll be hard for ages?
Yeah, but you
Yeah.
can still come though. It just means you're ready for round 2.
What
like
he's
that.
saying is,
Yeah.
it'll get him over. Because I think does it make you?
No, you
more
can't use anything.
stimulated?
You just literally fuck.
Proper raw
Proper
dogging
normal.
with no assist.
So-
Oh god.
What would it be
And,
for
and
you?
you'd have to do it missionary, normal standard sex. Standard sex, that's it. The problem
Does
is
anybody know about it?
just your mum and your girlfriend.
Yeah.
How much of them do I have to look at?
You just have to have normal standard sex like you would with anybody else.
Just doggy style and then. Just...
No.
You haven't got to eat
Missionary.
your mum's muff.
No. Missionary. Oh God, I would. Wouldn't I? Well, no, because
No,
I don't
no,
always
no,
go
it
down
doesn't.
on my
Well, pretend yours.
Oh, my girlfriend.
Oh, right, okay, if nobody knows about it, then fucking, yeah, the mum one now, because I don't have a choice, do I? So fuck it
Your
then.
girlfriend in your mum's body.
Yeah, fuck's sake, yeah, because I'd never be able to speak to my mum ever again.
No,
Yeah.
that's it. And
Have you ever had a dream that you fucked like you're one of your parents?
No, but I
No.
watched a series years ago, and I don't know what it's called, and I don't know if I dreamt this series because nobody's ever watched it. But there was a girl who had to leave home because she was literally had to keep her eyes closed all the time because she used to think that whoever she was looking at, she was shagging, so she couldn't even speak to her parents because she just imagined she was
God.
shagging them just by looking at them.
Oh, God.
Yeah, that's a bit
And
weird.
I don't know what the series was called.
I'll find it, but yeah, what's your would you rather then? Well, these
You
ones
know,
all
hasn't
be-
said hers yet.
Oh wait,
And
so
I
what would
need
you
to
rather
think
shag
what-
your
So-
mum then?
So, I'd rather obviously shag my girlfriend's body, but I wouldn't be able to do that knowing my mum's in there. So I can't pick.
What the fuck? You made us pick.
No, I know, but I'm struggling. Do you want to fight?
I want you to pick one because now I feel stupid for picking that disgusting answer.
The thing is, how can you fuck your mom, even if she's not your mom? Do you know what I mean? Like the body, like it's like fucking your mum's twin. Like it's just like you have the.
I
love
just say
and
to
stuff
myself,
with
this
that
is a
bond.
doppelganger. This is a doppelganger.
Yeah.
The problem
I'd have to-
is that you've got this weird love attachment feeling towards your mum, and it's not sexual. So how would you even get hard? How would you even be able to do it? I'm getting goosebumps thinking about it. I wouldn't be able to physically have sex with my mum because it's just.
Realistically, no one would.
No one would, no.
But I think that's what I'd have to pick because
you
even
know
if
deep down
I'm
it's not them.
attracted to my girlfriend's body, that would be like my worst nightmare coming true. Like fucking my mum. Like, how could you ever just? I did a weird thing in my. Oh, that's another embarrassing story. I did a weird thing to my mum once in my sleep. Not dead weird, but it was weird.
Oh, we don't need to say.
Yeah. So like, I was seeing this girl at the time, and I was spending a lot of nights with her. And I came home and I wasn't sleeping in my bed. We were sleeping downstairs. Me and my mum were sleeping downstairs on the
Is this in a
sofa bed.
dream?
No, this is real. And so I'm kind of half awake in the middle of the night, and I'm thinking I'm next to this girl that I was seeing. And I used to like stroke her belly and like tickle it.
Oh, okay. I thought you were going to say boob or something.
No. So it wasn't too bad.
Okay.
But it was like, do you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, I see you. Like.
yeah, so I'm doing this to my mum, and my mum goes, Yanka, what you doing? And I just go, and I just threw myself on the other side of the bed. And, and I was like, it was out of the dream.
Embarrassing.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
And I never saw my mum ever again.
That just reminded me of a
Yeah,
really
just in
embarrassing
case.
story.
So, yeah.
That's reminded me of a really embarrassing
Oh,
story.
Go on.
About throwing yourself across the room.
Yeah, those are horrible.
I remember one time it was when I used to have my old bunk bed and stuff like that, and I was on my desk. I was just having a wank, right? And then my fucking dad just comes charging into the room with all the clothes, and I'm like, dicks out and everything, but I'm underneath the desk.
Yeah.
And he tries to make me turn to him to talk to him, and I was like, I don't know what to do, so I just like, nah. And I just chopped myself on the floor. And the trousers down me fucking down me like
So
fucking by my
you.
knees. And I'm like, and then my dad just went, whoop. And he just walked out the room. And then I was like, oh God, why did I do that? I was like, and then I remember, and then I just came down the stairs still in embarrassment. I was like, oh fucking hell, Dad, these skinnies, eh?
You should have just left it.
God, it was so embarrassing. I should have just sat there and just been like, Dad, I'm busy, can you leave me and stuff?
Oh my God.
I just threw myself on the floor because I was just thinking, like, oh, my trousers
That
come
sounds
undone.
Okay, I've
It's like
got
an
another one.
in-between, isn't it?
It was so
And
embarrassing.
I can't believe I'm going to say this on camera, but...
Right, careful.
So I was really young, like maybe like 14, 15, and I just started getting into like nudes, but like giant picture nudes, like proper. And so I took a load of pictures to send. But I uploaded them to the laptop to put them into like an album on my like locked online
The password protected.
online thing,
Oh, no.
not in the computer. It was like a Slovakian Facebook. It was like a thing.
MySpace.
Kind of,
Or like Bebe or
it's called
something.
chat. That's what it's called.
Oh,
It's called
okay.
Pockets, but it translates to chat.
Yeah.
So, yeah, so I uploaded them into this locked album for myself, and I deleted them all off the computer. I hope my parents don't fucking watch this. And then I deleted them all, and then a couple of weeks later, in the bedroom, and like, what you staring at it for and stuff. So I go in and I'm like, what's going on? rude pictures onto the computer again. And I was like, what? Really? Like, still not clicked. and yeah, she was like, loads of vagina pictures on there. And it's still not clicked. And then she goes, and fucking stop staring at them. And then I clicked. And then I was like,
oh god, that's so embarrassing.
but I have to now pretend. I have no idea. I'm like, what the fuck? Just delete them. Why are you doing that? Let me delete them. Because they were still in the recycling bin.
Oh!
So I deleted them, but they were still in the recycling.
Yeah.
Oh, mate, that recycling bin. I'm red now. I feel red. I'm hot. I don't know whether I want you to keep that in there. You need to cut that out.
Oh, well, what are you picking and you still haven't fucking told us?
I'd have to shag my mum one day.
As in your girlfriend looking like your mum.
Yeah.
Well then, yeah, let's end it with this one then. One
Mine
way to
wasn't
go
even going to be about shagging, but I feel
Good,
like
good. We need to
alright.
fucking move from this.
Yeah, isn't it? Like, it's bringing up some weird situations.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm losing my voice, guys.
We're nearly done.
killing
We're
me.
nearly done. Go on.
Mine was going to be, would you rather have no legs or no eyes?
No legs straight away. I need my eyes as my life. Yeah. Is that it?
Yeah.
That was fucking easy. Of course you pick eyes. Why would you want legs? Where are you gonna fucking walk to in the dark?
How do you know you'd pick
What the
that?
fuck?
You're a
Mate,
guide dog.
you are, of course, the AI lover says says eyes.
Apple.
are you not-
You can just get Apple Vision Pro.
have you ever had pains in your legs or anything like your back? Have you
Well,
ever
I
struggled
have
to
pains
walk?
in my legs if I getting removed.
No, but I'm just asking, like, have you ever struggled to walk in any way?
Yeah, when I broke my big I'm not saying what I was meant to be buying exactly, but I was waiting off Yaz to buy something for ages, and it was just weeks and weeks on the phone, and I was like, Yaz, have you got it yet? She was like, oh no, sorry, I'm still down Nottingham. And I was like, oh, for fuck's sake. And I just went, bam, kicked this metal bit in my seat. My toe just went, and then I snapped me toe. My toe just went sideways, and I was like, ah! And then hung up.
Yeah. And how terrible is
I haven't kicked or hit anything since for being angry.
Good.
I learned my lesson.
But yeah, so yeah, horrible, innit? Not being able to get about.
Yeah, so you'd rather be blind than
I don't want to say I'd rather, but I think that's what I'd
Well,
have
that's
to
the
pick.
that's the,
No, I know, mate, but I know, but it's really hard questions, isn't it? Like, I want to travel the world. Why would I do that blind or fucking walking?
Okay,
like,
okay,
without
but
legs?
you've got to choose. Would you rather have no legs but still see, or have no eyes and not be able to see anything? You might as well be from home and have legs. At least you get a wheelchair. And well, you can't go up them stairs to whatever. Who cares?
I'm fond of my legs.
Yeah, but you're not gonna be able to
Yeah.
see anything.
What
though.
would you pick? Can you pick
I
first?
think it's hard.
How is it hard? What the fuck?
I guess if I
You miss out on so much more having no eyes.
Yeah, I guess you're right. I'd have to have no legs, but I love my
If you
legs.
said no ears or no eyes,
Yeah.
I was
then
going to say no tongue, but then I thought you'd just choose no tongue.
Just blend all my food. I remember when fucking
And you
I had
wouldn't
my
be able to
nose
speak ever
fixed and I
again.
was
You
just
wouldn't be able to
drinking
speak
all
as
the
a point
food.
rather than eat.
Oh,
But you were using your tongue just to make them noises.
yeah, you'd be able to grunt and that's it. You'd be able to go.
You sound like when deaf people
Sound like
trying
a
to
monkey.
call and you don't
Huh?
yeah.
That sounded like a monkey.
So yeah, you're picking no eyes or no legs.
No eyes.
Can I have one of
You're
you?
picking no eyes. But then all these places that you're visiting, like you're going to know the difference. The only thing you're going to know is the distance. Never mind the difference. Think about it, you could have just walked up and down in your living room for all you know, and someone playing the fucking Indian spice music in the background.
You know, when you're blind, you become like a superhuman, though.
Yeah, that can't do shit.
People learn to live on their own and all sorts of shit. I don't ever want to be fucking blind, though.
I would rather lose my legs and one arm than ever lose my eyes. Even almost, I'd rather lose all me fucking...
It scares me, you know. I think the reason why I'm like so weird about this one as well is because I'm worried that I'll go blind, because I spoke to this woman when I was in BT and she was blind, and I asked her whether she was ever like, she was able to see, and she said yeah, and I just asked her what's happened. Like, BT wanted this to be personal, and I guess sometimes I was a little bit more personal than I should have been, but it made my work interesting, especially when I was already doing loads of stuff and I just chat away. And she said that she always had one weaker eye than the other, and one was short-sighted and one was far-sighted.
Yeah, that's my eyes. Yeah.
My eyes as well. Yeah. And then she said that it just kept getting weaker, and she was getting like really bad cramps in her eyes, which I get a cramp in my eye. And she said that, what else did she say? She said something and I related to all of it. And I told her, oh my god, all this happened. I think she had astigmatism as well, which I also have.
I think I have astigmatism.
Yeah. So like everything she said, and then she was like, oh, and I worked on the computers for a long time, and I was like,
that's what I was doing.
You might not guess, but why I'm working on the computers. It was like, yeah. She's like, look after your eyes. Everything you do, look after your eyes.
Yeah, put lotion on and wash them, take them out.
Yeah. Rest them.
Rest them on the side.
You're supposed to do like different exercises, aren't you, with your eyes?
Yeah,
like
so
following objects.
Following objects and then looking in the distance.
You can tell which one of your eyes is worse by.
Well, everything's blurry. I can barely recognise people's faces in my left eye. Like
my eyesight's really
I
can't
read or anything.
Oh, I could refer you guys.
Everything looks like it's got like proper static filter over it.
My right eye is like that. It looks like. If I look too long on a piece of paper, for example, that has writing, it'll start like blacking out and stuff. Like it'll go. But what I've been told by the not dental people, by the eyesight people, Specsavers or whatever, that my eyesight in my right eye is actually better than most people that have to have glasses.
Yeah.
However, because of the way that my left eye can see, which is really good. If I was to lose my left eye, I'd be classed as blind.
Yeah, so you're going to get a monocle then?
Well, if I don't know whether this was a joking question, but if they picked up on it before I was 8.
Yeah, that's what he said to me, where the patches, where you ever see the kids with the colourful patches and they run in the walls. Like those, that's what I was meant to have, but they didn't know I needed glasses till I was in high school.
Yeah, they would have been able to correct it.
Yeah.
But yeah, so... If I was to go blind on one eye, I'd be blind. So I only have one eye to go.
Yeah, same. But I'd still rather lose my legs than my eyes. So what are you picking then? Eyes or legs? Eyes.
Yeah, you know, I think with eyes, you are losing so much, but it's not painful. With legs, you constantly have to be stuck to the chair, you're massively restricted, and you get loads of pains and sores and stuff from constantly being sat down. I just think it's probably worse for your well-being.
I'd be an active disabled person, I'd be one of those people with the port things.
You won't be able to walk, though. Like, walk.
Fine, I can get prosthetic legs eventually. I can't get prosthetic eyes. Not for at least the next 30 years.
Mr. Beast did it.
No, that's correction. I mean, no, like full on blindness, like the whole thing's gone, right? Literally need new eyes.
Mr. Beast has done it. Like
no, he corrected people with partial blindness. They went fully blind. It's a simple procedure. I know which video you're referencing.
Yeah,
that's like minor. But obviously not many people in third world countries can even afford that simple procedure, which is a massive shame.
You can get eyes
Can you get eye replacements?
Yeah.
You can get someone else's
That's what
eyes.
that was, I'm pretty sure.
No, they didn't have a load of eyeballs and a jaw for people.
Well, that's not what it looks like.
Yeah, you're going to be on a waiting list. How many people did Mr. Beast have in that video? They didn't have that many. Well, he could.
100, wasn't it?
I think it was 200 or
I
something.
think it was one.
It probably cost a lot of money.
Was it
as
over
well.
100? Yeah.
I think it was. We gave 100 people eyes or something.
They didn't give them eyes. They just corrected it. It was a simple procedure. They were in there for 10 minutes. Each person was. I remember the thing. They weren't in it for long. I know which one you're on about. Yeah. So, but if you need a complete new eyes, like we're like 20, 30 years from now, unless you can have someone else's eye as a replacement and it works.
I think you can.
If
but,
you can, then maybe
I
go
think it
blind
costs-
for a little bit, but
I think
can't
it costs
work.
a lot of money, probably.
yeah.
Because you can adjust with blindness. I mean, it's horrible and it's life destroying, to be honest. But you
Yeah.
can learn to read. You can learn to imagine people's faces.
Just go up, start stroking people's faces. I need to do this.
And my old boss, I missed a turning once and he fucking knew because he's used to the motions. I tried lying, being like, no, I'm going the right way. And he was like, are you sure he has? I think we should have turned right to the roundabout right there. And I'm like,
It's a good
Yeah.
accent.
I think you're right.
Right. Well, on that note, I think we've pretty much gone through everything.
Yep,
And
it's
we're
time
all
to
stood. So
wrap
do you
it
want to
up.
say your bit then, Jans? Well, look at the camera.
I hope you enjoyed this episode, guys. Let us know your most embarrassing moments in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe. Turn on the little bell for all your notifications, and last but not least, if you're listening or watching on Spotify, give us a 5-star review so we get some money. Bye.